The wind screamed past the rotor blades. The sun hung high in the sky, relentless, casting the desert into stark golden shadow. Amara Lewis's wrists ached, the steel cuffs biting into her skin, but her eyes were unflinching. "This is where your story ends, Lewis," Rhodes sneered, leaning close so she could hear him over the roar. "You should have stayed quiet." Amara didn't flinch. She had seen death, betrayal, corruption, and yet here she was, standing, defiant, even when the odds were stacked against her. Lieutenant Grant's hands gripped the edge of the helicopter door. The wind whipped at their hair, but their focus was singular: throw her out, and erase her from the equation. And yet, something in her calm stare unnerved them. Rhodes chuckled, a sound meant to intimidate, but it faltered just slightly. "You're about to learn what happens when you cross us," he said. Grant moved, arms locked around hers. In one swift motion, they shoved her toward the open door. The desert dropped away beneath her, but she didn't scream. She didn't panic, because Amara Lewis wasn't just any officer. Minutes later, Rhodes stared at the radar, disbelief painted across his face. The enemy he had tried to erase was nowhere to be found. And then, just as suddenly, she appeared, landing silently, impossibly, ready. "You thought I needed a parachute." Her voice cut through the rotor's roar. "Wrong, officer." Chaos erupted. The corrupt officer's laughter turned to panic. Within minutes, everything they had tried to hide, evidence, betrayal, and corruption, would be laid bare. But how did she survive? How did one woman stand against the might of her own superiors? Before we dive deep, if you love stories that I work so hard to write and voice, stories that expose truth, power, and justice, please subscribe. It truly helps me keep bringing these real, emotional stories to life for you. What follows is a story of courage, betrayal, and the unstoppable force of one person's unshakable sense of justice. Click the link below to watch the full story.